What's up, guys? This is Jeff with WINBIGPICKS, and today we break it down my top 4 NBA picks for Tuesday, November 11th. Real quick though, before we get rolling here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on all the winning plays that we're dropping here every single day. Speaking of winning, we ended up going 3-1 on the picks from the video yesterday. The guys that hit for us over in the NFL, Edgerrin Cooper, less than 4.5 solo tackles. This one was sweat-free. He only finished with 2. Then over in the NBA, Stephon Castle, more than 22.5 points and assists. He crushes this one, finishes with 30. And then Giannis, less than 6.5 assists. This one was a sweat because he got his 6 assists with about 8 minutes left, and it was a close game too. But that would be all the assists he would get in that one. Thankfully, it was a game. It was close the whole way through. Thankfully, did not go to overtime because we probably would have been sunk had that happened. And then the only pick to miss for us, Jalen Hurts, more than 1.5 passing touchdowns. This was a game we were hoping this one would go to OT, so we'd have a shot at it. But a very low-scoring game. Eagles ended up winning 10-7. I thought they'd win, but I didn't think it would be as low-scoring as it was. Now, outside of this, we did hit on 5 of our VIP picks here, so you know we threw some winning slips together. As you can see right here, took Mattis Buzelis under 15.5 points. Just barely hit that one. Finished with 15. Jordan Love under on the fantasy score. Again, that low-scoring game helping us out there, and then paired those guys up with Giannis under on the assist to 8.4x our money on that one. And then over on Warner Parlay, took Con Knipple, more than 21.5 points and rebounds. He crushes that one. He finished with 29, and then paired that up with Philly plus 1.5. No problem hitting that one there. Over on Warner Parlay for the quick triple up. Now, before we get to today, one of the other apps we like to use a lot, Chalkboard. If you want to sign up with that link below and the code WINBIGPICKS, they'll give you a free pick, and they'll give you a 100% deposit match up to $100 on your first deposit. Chalkboard, they give daily boosts, and the best thing about them, they're one of 2 DFS apps that let you cash out mid-game. So say if you got like a 3-man slip going and the first 2 guys hit, and you don't want to sweat that last guy, cash out, take the winnings. Again, one of 2 apps that let you do that. So check it out. And if you want even more value, send a screenshot of that first deposit over to the email address on the screen here. We'll give you a free month of our VIP picks. Went 4-0 in the NBA last night. Link to the winnable is down below. If you can't get that free month because you're already on Chalkboard, we'll give you 75% off a week of VIP, knocking that price down to about $10. Just use the code THANKYOU when you check out with that. We still got the NFL college season pass going. If you're just in football, that's great. That's marked down through the end of the year. And then the NBA season pass. NBA is where we made most of our money last year. We got 8 months worth of value crammed into 5 months worth of price. Every pick from now until the end of the NBA Finals, until the end of June, pretty much sent right to your phone the second we hit the post button. Now, on to today's picks, and we're using Props Madness for this one. If you want to get 25% off, when you sign up with it, use our link below and the code down below as well. And first up, we're taking Tyrese Maxey, more than 39.5 PRA. It started out at 38 when they first released the lines. Already bumped up to 39.5. It's probably going to be either 40 or 41 at game time. And you can see why, because he has just crushed this every single game. Doesn't matter who is or is not in the lineup. Already played the Celtics twice. Crushed them each time. 48 PRA in each game. And the only reason I can think of is why they put this as low as they did was because Joel Embiid is now fully off the injury report, so they may think he might play more minutes in this one. Embiid has not played more than 26 minutes all year, so that maybe they think that could eat into some of the PRA. Regardless, though, if he's hit it, 48 versus the Celtics both games this year, I don't think that those minutes aren't going to be enough to deter him from getting that again. If you want to look at games with Embiid in the lineup, crushed it every time. The lowest he had was 42. So this is probably going to be one of the more popular plays on the night. Even if you want to look back to last season versus the Celtics, 2 out of 3, well over this 39.5. And again, I'd take it at 40 and a half as well. 41.5 too. If it goes above 41.5, might not be worth it at that point. But for now, 39.5. If it bumps up to 40, you can take it there too. So hop on it while you can. Right now, it's pretty much every app. It's at regular odds at 39.5. So we're taking it there. Now, next up, another pick that I think is going to work out for us. We're taking Michael Porter Jr. more than 21.5 points. Yeah, we took him over at Prizepicks for 21.5. So 22.5 works as well. But the big thing with why we're taking this is Cam Thomas out for the Nets. Last 2 games without Cam Thomas, Michael Porter's been balling out. So as you can see, if I get to it, 28 and 25. Now, notice in these games too, they've been absolutely just blown out, just crushed by, Knicks beat them by 36. Detroit beat them up by 18. The spread is 9.5 in this one up against Toronto. So the same thing may very well happen here where they get blown out. But with he's hit this line both games, last 2 games that they've been blown out too. Look at the usage rate as well. That has gone up the last 3 games. Looking at where it's at, 35% 3 games ago, 31, and then 34%. So the ball's ended up with his hands pretty much at a third of the time at the end of every play. The other thing that I just could not ignore with this is other players by position. 8 out of 8, they've all hit their points line up against Toronto. The matchup too is not that bad. Scores most of his points in the spot up, where Toronto is the 9th worst in the league. Then he scores, also off the cut and then off screen, and then free throws, 7th worst in the league. Hopefully he can get the line in this one. As far as scoring zones go, they do defend the 3 pretty well, where he scores most of his points. But second place where he scores the second most points, right in the restricted area there, they're 3rd worst in the league. So I'd definitely take it at 21 and 22. If it goes to 23, I take it there. If it gets up to 24, though, don't take it that high. It's not worth it at that point, especially with that blowout risk. You could do PRA as well at 30.5. The only thing I'd caution you about is the rebounds and assists have both been down without those 2 games without Cam Thomas. So whether that's a trend or not, not sure. But I mean, overall, too, the matchup for rebounds and assists isn't bad at all. As you see, the 22nd in assists allowed, 23rd in rebounds allowed. So it could have just been tough matchups for us, New York and Detroit. But either way, if he's going to hit that PRA, it's probably going to be mostly through points. So MPJ, we're taking him for more than 21.5 points. Hey, we're just pausing real quick here. Tell you guys about another app that we're partnered with that wants to give you a whole bunch of free stuff. If you sign up with that link below and the code WINBIGPICKS over on Betr, they'll give you a free $10 and they'll give you a 50% deposit match up to $200 on your first deposit. Usually they give you a free pick. I'm not sure if they have that out yet. When they do give me the info on that tomorrow, I'll throw it in the Discord and on Winnable on who they have for that free pick available. But with Betr, besides the free pick for new users, they got daily discounts for everyone. We hit on quite a few last week. They got discounts for the days games, and then thing I've noticed with them is they put out NFL discounts for Sunday early in the week too. Great way to capitalize on some of that closing line value. And then the big news a couple weeks back, 3 picks is now 6x on the payout. 6 picks now 35x, which is huge for us. We run a lot of 3-mans. That 6x on it over time, that adds up a lot compared to other apps where you might get 5x, 5.5, or even lower, depending on which players you pick and what the other app's setup is. The other thing too, BetterBucks pay out the same as cash, and they got that mystery multiplier where you do a 2-pick lineup, can win up to 1,000x, spin the wheel. And if you don't get that high, the lowest you can go is 3x, just like a regular 2-pick lineup anyway. Other payout increases as well. 7-pick plus went up to 10,000x. It can be done. Use those high alt lines on there. That's the highest payout multiply I've seen on any app. So check it out. I'll link below. Code WINBIGPICKS. And then, as you saw above, want to parlay, you want to use them, use our link below. Code WINBIGPICKS, get a 100% deposit match up to $250. It's the highest you're going to see on any app on your first deposit. And it's the only DFS app where you can combine team picks with player picks, things like spreads, team totals, first to score, game to go to overtime, first half's team totals, stuff like that. As you saw above, I won picking Philly plus 1.5, paired it with a player pick. Great if you're stuck in a DFS only state, or if you're not, you're in any other state with regular sportsbook access. It's just another app to use to help you line shop around. So check it out with our link below. Same thing applies. Get a free month of VIP if you send over screenshots of your first deposit to that email address down below. Now back to the picks, and next up, taking Ja Morant less than 20.5 points. Now he was a VIP pick of ours last week, but we took him under as well against the Rockets. They're always a tough matchup, but it doesn't get any easier against the Knicks. And Ja has just been shooting awful lately, gone out of this 4 of the last 5 games. And he's facing the Knicks on the road too. Knicks are 6-0 at home this season, and the spread on this one 9.5. So could be another blowout. As you can see, the results of recent games, they're losing by 14. They won a game versus Dallas actually, then losing by 15 to the Rockets. 8 to Detroit, 5. So I mean, some close games, some blowouts, but he has just been shooting so bad that it doesn't even matter. The matchup as well, not that good. You can see he scores most of his points in the 70% of his points in the paint there, where it's been extremely tough for anyone to score. That he does have a good matchup from 3, where they're the second worst in the league, but that's where he scores the least of his points. If you want to look at his threes, he's only hit more than 2, just 3 times this year. Looking at other players, only 4 of 12 have hit their points line against the Knicks. Play type 2, not that bad of a matchup where he scores most of his points as the pick and roll ball handler, but the rest of his play types, Knicks are tough against them. So 20.5. I don't think it'll move to 19. That would be a bit too low for a player like Ja when normally he's scoring, he's that top scoring guy. If it did move to 19.5, I'd still take it, but if it got lower, like if it got to like 18.5, like don't take that. That's not worth the sweat on that one. But 20.5 with his recent form, the matchup, everything going today, I think he stays under again. So Ja Morant less than 20.5 points. And last up, over in the Denver Sacramento game. We're taking Jamal Murray more than 8.5 rebounds and assists. Couldn't believe it was this low for the regular odds, pretty much. Now, this one is not available everywhere. As you can see, Prizepicks, they don't have it. Underdog doesn't have it as well. That's usually a good sign that they don't want you to take it at 8.5. But it's over on DraftKings at 8.5. It's on Boom. It's on Dabble. It's on Warner Parlay as well at regular odds, pretty much. Because I check on all the apps to see where the lines are, the ones that aren't listed here. It's what you got to do to make sure you got to stay on top of things. But as for why I would take it, I mean, just look at the hit rate. Every game but one this year. That's why I think it's going to bump up to 9.5 later on. So hop on it as soon as possible. Already played the Kings and had 14 rebounds. It's almost doubled the line there. And then looking at where things are specifically versus first point guard Sacramento, third worst in the league when it comes to giving up rebounds and assists. 25th overall versus assists, 18th versus rebounds. For the assists, too, is looking at the map here. Second worst in the league in his dominant assist zone. Second highest assist zone, both under the basket. And from three, they're mid against that as well. But he got 7 assists against them last time. Rebound as well. Hit rate pretty good on that. More than 3.5. If you wanted to pivot to that, say it gets up to like 9.5 or 10.5 on the rebounds and assists. When you watch this, check out the rebounds because I mean these are pretty good odds there. For him to get 4, hit rate's pretty good on that. Similar players, I mean, by props madness, it's almost 50-50 by position. A little worse third of the time, but just for him alone, the hit rate on this too much to ignore. Especially with that one game already this year against Sacramento. The total on this one, it's the highest on the night out of the 6 games. 242 points expected to be scored. There was in the last one here. It doesn't show it, but there was 254 points scored in the game, so plenty of opportunities. Looking at the pace, Sacramento plays at the 3rd highest pace, so plenty of opportunities in this one for rebounds and assists for Jamal here. Again, if you can take it at 9.5, they bump it up to that 10.5. I'd take it at 10.5 too. The odds would probably be a lot better as well on that. Anything higher though, don't go that high. But a 2-point bump shouldn't happen. But 9.5, you're all right to take it there as well. So Jamal Murray, more than 8.5 rebounds and assists. We are on it. And just showing you guys, these bets I've already locked in. Did this one over on Betr. Murray with those rebounds, assists. Maxey with the PRA. MPJ with the points. And then I did this over on Prizepicks because they got MPJ at 21 instead of 22. So you gotta take it there. Paired up with Ja to go under. Had a little 10% boost as well. So trying to 3.3x our money there. And speaking of money, if you like free money, who doesn't? You can get some from the Pickett app because if you download Pickett with our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS, they'll give you $3 right to your Venmo or PayPal. There's a chance that $3 could be 100. It's free to download. It's free to make an account. They're going to pay you to do it all. See what we've done over there. Look us up at Carpsy151. You can see our history there, up about 292 units all time. Doesn't matter what sport it is. We're in the green in all of them. So check it out with the link below. In the meantime, though, if you want more insights and analysis, you can find me on Discord. I'm with the guys at Doghouse Picks. They've been crushing it so far this year in the NFL and NBA. I post over there pretty regularly throughout the day, dropping any other things I find. Free VIP picks, free slips as well to tail. So check it out. The link is down in the description. And yeah, that is going to do it for us today. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be throwing up some VIP picks later on. And then tomorrow, it's more NBA. We got 12 games of NBA action. Should be plenty of stuff for me to sift through to find the best plays for us all. In the meantime, though, let's green out for tonight. And I will talk to you guys later.